the city of Dallas, Texas. The location. And both teams tonight, Greg, can go deep into their bench.
Here we go.
It seems like a growing trend.
Yeah, I think teams are digging deeper more than ever before, and even getting into two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. We've got Aaron Gordon. Michael Porter's out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Green in at the 4.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Jokic. Over Porzingis, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Porzingis.
Well, I love how crafty Jokic is. You know, he basically baits defenders into committing the foul once he gets deep position.
Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, and he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply and effectively. He once said, a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to. And I think it might happen before his career is done.
And here is Murray after Tim Hardaway made that last 3-pointer. A second chance effort. And it's Gordon missing. Powell kicks to Doncic. Passes it to Finney-Smith. And Doncic, here we go. And he gets the bucket.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket, all Doncic needs is a sliver.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
There's the drive, and it's Murray with the jam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Hardaway, following the score by Jamal Murray. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Jokic has the size necessary to deny shots, and it helps when he's engaged on the defensive end.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Doncic. Takes a 3. Up. And the dunk by Powell.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
Nuggets have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And it's Murray penetrating. And it's Murray with the jam.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
With the drive. Murray against Doncic. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Now here's Murray. He's got 7. Porter kicks to Jokic. Spins. The Mavericks pull it in. Powell for 3. Porter with the steal. To the paint. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And when Gordon is launched and in the air like that, he's a mesmerizing guy to keep an eye on and just get out of the way.
Outside Hardaway. Doncic against Murray. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with Jason Kidd just a few minutes ago. He's very aware of the versatility of Nikola Jokic. Coach said he's always been a great passer. Now he's a knockdown face-up shooter. He can score over either shoulder in the paint. Sounds like they've got their work cut out for them. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Porzingis able to use that 7'6" wingspan to full effect, beating everybody to the board and then quickly cashing in.
For 3, Murray. Jokic finds Murray. Into the lane, and it's Murray with the jam.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going. Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam.
Boy, the defender might have to put his shoes back on after that move. Wow.
It's been all.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in its center. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
You know, not many players have made the kind of splash Doncic did in his first year in the league. It was clear right away and really obvious this guy was no ordinary rookie. He played like a veteran from day one.
And Finney Smith gets it to go.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an edge.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
The drive by Gordon, and it's blocked. Here's Finney Smith, guarded by Porter. Back to Hardaway. The pass to Doncic. Sweet move, and he sinks the layup. Doncic has got the lead up to 3 now for Dallas.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Murray, the pass to Gordon. Going inside, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop the train when he's coming in for the slam.
And as you can see, he still wears Hardaway Jr. on the back of his jersey, Clark, showing respect for the path his father laid.
And, Kevin, how cool is that? You know, his dad, Tim Hardaway Sr., was an all-star point guard. And even if Junior never makes an all-star game, he certainly is making his father proud. That's a real cool story, the Hardaway.
Pass to Jokic, kicks it to Porter. Moves back up, and that one comes up a bit short. And so Powell will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Here's Porzingis, drops in the layup for 2. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
Kristaps did not get thrown off by the contact. He's just too big and long, too determined as well.
And Murray, here we go. And then Murray with the jam.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Porzingis kicks to Doncic. From outside the arc.
Boy, the determination on defense is pretty impressive for Murray. Really doing his best to pester the shooters.
Green, no luck. And stolen by Gordon.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And he goes right over Dwight Powell and slams it down.
You know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game, always looking to bring the thunder.
Murray against Doncic. Hardaway passes to Finney Smith. Dallas, no good that time either. Denver in the lead. Pass to Porter. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. Here's Cleva. Past a bullet. Driving to the basket.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep from converting the easy bucket.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Denver.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Morris kicks to Dozier. Drives to the hoop. It's deflected. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Just 4 to shoot. And he comes up with the deuce. Morris has got his first bucket of the night.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Brunson against Morris. Brunson, no good. Got a piece of it. Nuggets have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And the wide open shot from Green. Off target with his 3. Gully Stein kicks to Brunson. Dallas, no good that time either. Now here's Barton. Defense is right there. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not going to halftime.
The previous play is underway.
They are going to review the tape.
And now that we've gotten a chance to see it in slow-mo, I think the ruling has to be that he did not beat the buzzer with that shot.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, the replay center in Secaucus giving us the perfect.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
A split second made the difference.
The shot attempt just
And it looks like they got... All right, David, thank you.
into the first half with a score. Your Mavericks, 24. The Nuggets, 26.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, we've got Monte Morris. He's out there with Will Barton. It's Najee in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Blocking foul call on.
And Dallas going with the whole group out there.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Into the lineup for the Nuggets.
Foul dishes to Doncic. 3-pointer. Not going to go that time. And Denver the other way now. Porter passes to Green. Back to Porter. Ball's knocked loose. And the turnover again by Denver. The Mavericks trailing.
And with Aaron Gordon, we knew about his high-flying acrobatics, but it is still seeking more consistency. Given his talent, he must continue to get better.
And Murray, here we go. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Murray's got the first points of the second half up on the board for Denver. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Porzingis with a screen on Murray. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 13. Greg, there's no question Gordon has game, especially remembering some of those dunk contests he was in.
An impressive athlete, no doubt. And his outside shot has improved. Now he's got to concentrate on scoring more for his team.
Powell sets a screen for Doncic. And the dunk by Powell.
Well, with the basketball IQ of a 15-year vet, Doncic makes plays that even veterans struggle with.
Murray surveying the D. Jokic passes to Porter. Jokic inside. Guarded by Powell. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. Wide open look here for Murray. No good with the triple. Mavericks trail by 3. Porzingis finds Doncic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Murray outside. Again, the miss by Murray.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Boy, there's a subtle but real physicality and aggressiveness to Doncic's approach to the game, and that's part of his greatness.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Denver passing it around. Here's the 3. 6 to shoot. Green passes to Nagy. Shoots over Marjanovic. Nagy, no good.
Boy, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Kleba kicks to Marjanovic. Kleba, the pass to Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Morris into the lane. Now the pass to Dozier. Outside, Green. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley Stein, a presence defensively.
Now, here's Bullock. Defense right on him. Kleba with the bucket.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Barton outside. Shot to stop the run. Nagy. And again, Denver no good. Mavericks leading by 4. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Here's Nagy, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
It's his first trip to the line.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
And here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 13-5 run here. Brunson finds Kleba. And here is Marjanovic. And the layup's good off the glass. Marjanovic has got the lead up to 6 now for the Mavs.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
After Nagy. From the arc. Morris into the lane.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. Got to play without foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
It's stolen by Green. That will count. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. The third quarter comes to a close. Mavericks.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks game.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Dan, he's always been the favorite to bag his honor. These kind of leads are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show. He makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
First team foul.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Denver making a switch here.
My goodness. Boy, on nights like this, it seems like Murray is playing that defense like a song. He can make it a long night for the opponent.
And it's Doncic missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Pass to Najee. Clock at 6. Passes it to Jokic. Denver needs to get off the shot, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. And here's Doncic from the arc. And it's Jokic with the rebound. The Nuggets trail. And Murray. Here we go. That ties the game.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
Murray against Doncic. Jokic with the steal. Shot by Gordon, wide open. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Dallas has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Doncic passes to Pop. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Doncic against Murray. Brunson with a clean look. Misses the 3. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. And a wide open look for Porter. A three-pointer is right on target. And now a 3-point Nugget lead for Dallas. They've gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. And Doncic, here we go. Powell finds Doncic. Dallas moving it around. Powell with a screen on Porter. Hardaway. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Unflappable under pressure. You see why they give it to Hardaway Jr. Because he knows how to rise to the occasion.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Murray against Doncic. Outside Gordon. 5 to shoot. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Hardaway has got 4 rebounds in this game. Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. This one for 3. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. There's the pass to Najee. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. Here's Murray. Porzingis with the block.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
Mavericks leading by 3. Brunson with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. Brunson the pass to Doncic. And it's off from 3-point range. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. And the turnover again by Denver.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
Martin's checked in for Porter. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Doncic. Dishes it to Powell. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Just 2 to shoot. From deep. And it's Doncic missing.
Well, another tin cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember. Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
The drive by Doncic. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. A different look for Dallas. Willie Cauley-Stein comes in for Dwight Powell. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And Denver with a change here, too. Porter's checked in.
At the defensive end, Gordon is very accomplished. I mean, he gets off the ground quickly and is an excellent shot blocker as a result.
And they've got a foul to give here if they need it. And it's all about the three right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a three.
Cauley-Stein with the screen for Doncic. Can't get the three to fall.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Both these teams driven by their backcourt play.
Boy, BA, a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play.
Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal and a small forward. Now here's Powell. And Doncic, here we go. Here's Finney Smith. Here's Powell, outside Hardaway. Hardaway on the wing. On the take, kicks it to Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. Fades away. And Conley grabs the miss. Mitchell double team to the middle. Here's Bogdanovic. Got a hand on it.
Powell is exceptional at timing for blocks, rises up and sends it back.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And stolen by Porzingis. And so it's Dallas with it. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside.
Guys, you think about being the #1 option when he was with the New York Knicks. Now Kristaps Porzingis making the adjustment to playing second fiddle in Dallas. And that's not easy. But you have to be willing to do whatever it takes to win.
The shot's good.
Well, the ability to work around the defense and get himself free for a shot despite being in the paint. That is a beautiful play by Luka.
Conley with the ball. Picked up by Powell. Conley against Powell. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. And the pairing between Luka and KP. Positionally, skill-wise, Doris, it seems like a good fit.
Well, when you have a 7-footer who can shoot with range in the modern NBA, you think he could fit with absolutely anybody. But chemistry is always an interesting dynamic. It has to play out.
Now here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. Bogdanovic on the wing. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovic. The 11-footer. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Boy, you think about a guy like Bojan Bogdanovic, who was taken with the 31st pick back in 2011. He did not come to the NBA for another 3 years. But since that point, boy, he has carved out an excellent career.
Doncic outside. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. To the paint. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Conley. Gobert with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist by Bogdanovic.
Listen, Rudy Gobert, despite the 7-foot frame, is mobile and agile, and in the open floor makes it look easy.
And Doris, a fixture on the Croatian national team is Bogdanovic.
Yeah, his 2019 contract made him the highest paid Croatian athlete, and boy, does he earn his money. This guy competes every time down the floor, so well-rounded offensively.
Here's Conley. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Drives to the hoop. Right side, Bogdanovic. It's rebounded by Dallas.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
And they're pushing it up. And it's O'Neal off the drive. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second personal foul.
Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
How many European fundamentally sound players have we seen? Bogdanovic gets his defender off the ground with the up fake. Nice.
And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 6 from the floor. Mitchell against Hardaway. Outside Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovic. go that time. And the Mavericks going the other way now.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Here's Gobert. Pass to O'Neal. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Count that one.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Outside Hardaway, and that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Doncic outside, and Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Now here's Conley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Bogdanovich from long range. On target from range.
Well, Bojan Bogdanovic, a very confident basketball player. He knows very well he has the green light to take these shots.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Over and back.
Coming over the floor for the Jazz.
Clarkson outside. Up and over Doncic. No good on the buzzer beater. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. Ladies and gentlemen, your
good action already in this one. But a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Jazz?
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
So the Jazz 5 right now. They've got Hassan Whiteside, Rudy Gay out there with Eric Paschall. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Ingles in at the 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks
outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. 4-3. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith.
Make some noise, fans.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Kicks it to Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Now here's Conley. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. The 3 from Mitchell. It doesn't go for him. The Mavericks going the other way now. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Well, coaching styles vary around the league doors. But what do you think the priority should be for a coach to be successful in the NBA?
Priorities are innumerable, to be honest with you, BA. These guys have an incredibly difficult job. You are stopping the best players in the world who have become so skilled. And so, number 1, can you motivate players? Number 2, what is your philosophy on both ends of the floor? Can you stop the opponent's best guys? Can you put your best guys in their most advantageous positions? Listen, coaching in the modern NBA is brutal. It is hard, and it takes an all-consuming effort to be great.
And the Jazz with possession here. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Pass to O'Neal. And here's Mitchell. 4 on the clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. O'Neal misses. Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Down low. Kicks it to Doncic. Hardaway, the pass to Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. Pass to Doncic. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, BA. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
Now here's Mitchell. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Here's Doncic. The three, Hardaway. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. That shot wide open. And now it's just a 4-point Maverick lead.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Pass to Hardaway. Takes the 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Hardaway's got 6 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
From deep 3-point range. Conley goes in. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Takes it inside. Doncic finds Powell. It's blocked by Gobert.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says no, sir.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the half.
Get there.
Here's Conley. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Conley's got 4 points in the quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And here's Doncic outside. And Conley grabs the miss. Utah trailing here. And it's O'Neal off the drive. The 3 from Mitchell knocks it down from distance. 7 points in the game.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Doncic left side. The 3, Hardaway. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
I just love how confident Tim Hardaway Jr. is from long distance. This guy will cash in from there.
Doncic against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Up and over Doncic. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. The shot no good. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. All right, Allie, thanks for that.
25.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
Maxi Kleber out there with Willie Cauley-Stein. Then it's Reggie Bullock, then it's Boban Marjanovic, and it's Brunson in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's Clarkson following the score by Dallas. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice efficient look there. Boy, that'll help your percentages.
Outside Brunson. Off target from 3-point range. And for the Jazz, they're shooting it at 52% to the paint. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Cauley-Stein. The rebound by the Jazz.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Clarkson for 3. And he can't get that one. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Brunson with it. Ingles covering. Kleber outside. Inside, here's Cauley-Stein, and the jam by Cauley-Stein.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Clarkson against Brunson, and Clarkson, here we go. Right side, the pass to Ingles. From deep. The The shot that time not on target.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Ingles against Brunson. And the shot goes down. Now it's a 7-point Dallas lead.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
And Clarkson, here we go. And he banks in the layup. Clarkson's got his second bucket on the night.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Pass to Kleba. Here's Marjanovic. Screen by Marjanovic. Kleba with it. Now Whiteside defending. They grab their own miss. Here's Bullock. Tries again. Clock at 4. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And here's Brunson from the arc. It's tipped. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Clarkson. It's hauled in by Marjanovic.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Pass to Bullock. Clarkson against Brunson. And he converts the layup. Brunson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Clarkson outside. A minute 31 left in the third quarter. Pascal finds Ingles. Clock at 6. The shot comes out.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Pass to Cauley Stein. Here's Kleba. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Jazz have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. And the slam dunk by Pascal.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Now here's Brunson. Kleba outside. Can't nail the jumper. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Ingles passes to Pascal. Back to Ingles. Kleba with a steal. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Clarkson against Brunson. Oh, it's stolen by Cauley Stein. Pass to Bullock. From outside the arc. Cauley Stein can't get it to go. On the wing, Ingles. Let's go with a 3. No good on the shot. Here's Bullock. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Utah trailing here. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Mitchell. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Porzingis with it. He's picked up by Conley. The 3. Porzingis misses. Bogdanovic finds Mitchell. Knocks down the long J.
You've got to be shot ready on the catch. No hesitation from Donovan Mitchell. Makes the defense pay.
Doncic with it. Pass to Powell. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Doncic. The shot by Conley, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And counted from 19 feet away. And now an 8-point Maverick lead.
Consistent nightly scoring in the league is hard, but Luka Doncic showing he has the frame, the game, and the stamina to do just that.
Now here's Mitchell. There's the drive. Great D that time from Porzingis. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Powell passes to Porzingis. Powell with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Left side, Finney-Smith. Pass to Doncic. For 3. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. 10 of 14 from the field.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
From deep, Conley. And another miss by Utah.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
Here's Finney-Smith. And a miss there on the triple. And stolen by Porzingis. Pass to Finney-Smith. The 15-footer. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Hardaway against Mitchell. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, we know Donovan Mitchell is explosive athletically. Put it on the deck. Go ahead, sir.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Kleber's checked in.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
From deep, here's Doncic. Doesn't go for him. The Jazz go the other way with it. Outside Mitchell. From deep 3-point range. Hardaway grabs the board.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Pass to Porzingis. Doncic against Conley. Puts the move on. And it's Doncic missing. Utah's gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the 4th quarter. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Kleber with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Up ahead. And finished off by Kleber.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
The shot by Conley, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Fires from deep. Here's Finney-Smith. Off the mark there with a 3. And for Utah, they're shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Mitchell and Porzingis with the block.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Now here's Porzingis. Here's Doncic. Gets some space and parries the jumper.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Mavericks.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Grant. Competitive game, they battled through every step of the way.
And B.A., can you say big-time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well-deserving of this win.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Luka Doncic.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And Doncic launches from deep, and he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
And here's Doncic. from deep. No good. And so the Mavericks take the win. Boy, thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.
point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position, and at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that three ball, Kevin.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Here's Paul. After Luka Doncic's bucket, pass to Ayton. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Porzingis.
Big man you don't want to send to the line. DeAndre Ayton's free throw capabilities keep him on the floor at all times.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Brent, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like, you know, this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, but he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And here's Doncic from the arc, and he's good on the 3-ball. Doncic has got 5 points so far. And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. To the inside, Crowder, and Crowder slams it in.
And anytime Crowder gets to the rim, he likes to send a message.
And so here is Dallas. Doncic outside. Left side, Hardaway. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And here's Doncic from the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Porzingis with the block.
And Porzingis showing some of those signs from early on in his career. He was a great shot blocker. And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Bridges for 3. No good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Monty Williams gave me a few minutes to catch up. They really don't want this game to come down to the wire. Coach said Luka Doncic is so good in the clutch, either shooting it, driving it, or passing it. We'd like to avoid that scenario altogether. So that means they have to be comfortably ahead in the fourth quarter. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Doncic kicks the foul. And there's the call on DeAndre. That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Suns trail by 8. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Inside, Porzingis with the steal. Here's Porzingis with fast break chance. Here's Finney Smith, and it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Finney Smith's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Dallas. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Paul against Doncic. Paul passes to Booker. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Takes the 3. Ayton against Powell. Outside Hardaway. And the pass to Finney Smith. And a deep 3 from Doncic. It's rebounded by Paul. Suns trail by 11. Bridges attacking. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Beyond the arc. Dallas moving the ball around. Over in the corner, Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Driving in. Can't get it to fall. The Suns have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Ayton attacking. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Doncic looking it over. From past the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Doncic has got 11.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5...
And so it's Dallas with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. We come back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Mavericks.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, the guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the 5, roaming the paint. Wasted no time on that one. Porzingis has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Bridges outside. Back to Crowder. On the wing, Booker. Guarded by Hardaway. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Off target from three-point range. From deep three-point range. Out to Hardaway. Passes to Finney Smith. Here's Doncic. And he drives in. And Doncic throws it down.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
Pass to Bridges to stop the run. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. From the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen. Porzingis showing some passing ability that time. Instincts are there.
Ball against Doncic. Bridges for 3. Here's Booker. And it's denied. Outside Hardaway. Fires the 3. It's not going to go for him. Now the Suns take it the other way. In the corner, it's Bridges. Back to Paul. And there's the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Defense is not able to keep up with the speed, really the awareness of Chris Paul that time.
Pass to Powell. On the wing, Hardaway. Doncic outside.
2 minutes remaining.
Shoots the 3. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Paul surveying the floor. Bridges, no one around him. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight. Doncic outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 15-point game. Up again, and Ayton stays with it.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Doncic dishes to Powell. Three-pointer. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Suns trail by 13. Porzingis with the steal. It's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Crowder goes in and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. The pass to Finney-Smith. Dallas moving the ball around. Back to Hardaway. There's 39 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Porzingis can't hit. Suns have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Ayton, the pass to Crowder. Doncic with the steal. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Passes it to Bridges. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 5 assists in the game. The three for Doncic. Doesn't go that time. And we've reached halftime in this one. The Mavericks lead by 12. Thanks, David. And we'll be
24.
with a big gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Andrew Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Johnson, and there's JaVale McGee. And it's Nader in at the three, the small forward. Now here's Payne. He's guarded closer. Johnson attacking, and he converts the layup. And we're seeing players, Brett, rise from deeper than ever before. You were a pretty good shooter. What was your maximum range?
Wow, Kevin, that's a great question. I wasn't allowed to shoot where it is that I could shoot from, so we won't get into that. But, yeah, guys are coming into the league more equipped, and it's because they're seeing that happen with players like Steph Curry, players like Trae Young, who are making that shot more and more effective, Damian Lillard, and now they're practicing those shots, and they're more efficient with them. So there's a reason why guys like the deep ball, and it's getting deeper.
Brunson, good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Shamet kicks to Payne. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his first foul. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Shamet has these kind of games where it looks like he won't miss.
Mavericks leading by 11. Here's Brunson. And the 3 off target. The Suns have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. In the corner, Shamet with it. Fires the 3. Payne can't hit. Dallas has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. Suns trail by 11. And with every team looking for floor spacers, Brent Bullock is a very good veteran option.
Yeah, he's one of those guys you just don't want to let him get going, and continues to draw the attention of the defense to create the kind of gravity for other players on the floor to have opportunity.
Near the three-point line, it's Bullock. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Stolen by McGee.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
And up the court come the Suns on the break. And then Johnson with the jam.
And that's how they're going to trim this lead. Play tough D, force some turnovers, and then push it in transition.
There's the drive. Brunson. Oh, that's blocked. And he gets it back. Marjanovic kicks to Kleber. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
In the third.
Bullock passes to Brunson. 6 to shoot. Another shot.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense. He seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Takes it from 10. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal.
It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein.
Wow, he got whacked. On that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
No good on the second free throw. Mavericks leading by 8. Kleber, the pass to Brunson. Kleber inside. Payne covering, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Bullock passes to Marjanovic. Dallas moving it around. Stolen by McGee.
Awesome defense, just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
Here's Johnson. No good on the shot. And the Mavericks going the other way now. They led by as many as 18 points. And here's Bullock from the arc. A rebound by Johnson. Suns trail by 8. 58 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And McGee kicks to Johnson. Shoots over Bullock. The rebound by Marjanovic. The Mavericks have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. And again, the turnover by the Mavericks.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. The Suns have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. McGee is screen on Doncic. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he makes the first.
At the line for the Suns, Cameron Payne. 2 shots.
Payne hits them both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
The drive by Doncic. Johnson with the block. Fast break. Here come the Suns. And it's Shamet missing. Porzingis finds foul. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Paul with the ball. Bridges outside. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 6th assist on the night.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Here's Paul. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the 5, down low. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Booker the pass to Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. 5 on the clock. Ayton. Great positioning on the putback.
Sweet timing on that play as Ayton up there and ripping it down.
Bridges outside. Paul outside. That misses, and a chance to tie it there. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. 3-point lead. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Paul for 3. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
Although he's a pass-first kind of player, Chris Paul does enjoy catching the defenses off guard, and I love that quick shot.
Doncic outside. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Paul dishes to Ayton. The feed to Crowder. It's over Powell. Shot by Crowder, no good. Dallas has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Paul. Fires from deep. Drills the three-pointer. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
Phoenix has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. And it's Paul penetrating. It's deflected. Pass to Finney Smith. Dishes to Doncic. Crowder against Porzingis. Puts it up. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And you can see why he might be off on some of his attempts, getting far fewer shots today than he's accustomed to.
Bridges passes to Ayton, and it's blocked, and they're able to recover. Now Paul. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 6. Into the lane. Bricks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. Mavericks leading by 3. Powell finds Porzingis. Powell sets a screen for Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs, generates range with ease.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Doncic, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Paul goes in, and he banks in the layup. Paul's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Chris Paul, a crafty finisher, gets inside, and despite being 6 feet, find a way to get it done.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss. Booker's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Bridges for 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. And stolen by Booker. Ayton finds Bridges. Good on the 3-point shot. Now just a 1-point Dallas lead.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Bridges with the steal. Ahead, here's Paul. Count! And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Phoenix.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second.
Devin Booker knows he's going to get the defense's attention right there, so he relies on being a little bit nimble to get the shot off.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
That last one was a difference maker. It pushed it from a 2-point lead to 3.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Doncic outside. Off target from downtown. And here is Ayton. Ball outside. And And so it's Phoenix who scrape by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Alex. So the Nuggets with the tip. So here's Dallas's starting group. Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. Jokic with a screen on Doncic. 5 to shoot. Got a piece of it.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
Hardaway with it. Barton covering. And it's Hardaway on the take. Here's Finney-Smith. Here's Porzingis. And here's Doncic outside. Can't hit that one. And Denver the other way now. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
Pass to Barton. Jokic with it. Outside Murray.
Boy, Doncic showing some nice energy there, challenging that shot on defense. Well done.
There's the triple. And it's Denver with a rebound. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Here's Doncic. Again, Doncic missing.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Murray, no good. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Out to Powell. Pass to Doncic. And the layup falls.
You can trust Luka to make the most of a close shot. I mean, he won't waste a high percentage look most times.
Murray against Doncic. Murray drives in. And it's Murray finishing it off.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
Pass to Powell. From deep, here's Doncic. Drills it from deep. Doncic has got 5 points.
Offensively, there's nothing Doncic can't do. I mean, consistency with the three ball being one of the few things left that he has to refine.
Murray passes to Jokic. And here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Here we go, one-on-one.
2 minutes remaining.
Hardaway finds Porzingis. Another three for Dallas.
You know, one of the things I love about Porzingis' game, he's really a terrific catch-and-shoot guy, especially for a 7-footer.
Barton against Hardaway. Barton, the pass to Jokic. Outside Murray. Jokic with a screen on Doncic. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
Pass to Powell. Going inside. Kicks it out to Hardaway. And the Mavericks, another three.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Nuggets trail. 1:05 left to play in the first. Outside Porter. Back to Murray. Shot clock at 6. Takes a three. Mavericks with a rebound. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
And they get it back. Powell passes to Hardaway. Porzingis high post. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Jokic. And here's the fast break. And he lobs it up. And Gordon with the big finish.
Hey, and we all know Gordon's a terrific jammer. He loves throwing it down.
Hardaway against Barton. Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. Hits the three-pointer. Doncic has got 8 points.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's Dallas with a 6.
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assists.
Murray and Barton, the guards. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Porter in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Well, a surprising stat, Clark. The last 2 seasons, for the first time in league history, guards scored more points in the paint than centers or forwards.
How amazing is that, B.A.? What a transformation we've seen in the game at all levels, but particularly the NBA. Things have been inverted. It used to be you threw the ball inside to get high percentage shots. Now this is primarily a drive and kick league. Drive for the rim or shoot threes.
Doncic with it. Give him 8. Lets it go from deep. Offensive board. And here's Denver, trailing by 2. Murray passes to Gordon. Nice move. Oh, that was something else, man. Wow, show us some power.
Yeah, we saw this on display in the slam dunk contest. Gordon has some major bunnies, a creative slam dunk artist.
From deep, here's Doncic. Hardaway finds Doncic. From deep three-point range, fires in the triple. He's got 11.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
That tenacity on the drive. Murray is at his absolute best when he's in attack mode.
And as a leader, Murray is vocal. Talks to his teammates up and down the floor, and he pushes everyone, and they tend to follow.
And it's Doncic missing.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
And there's Murray. That one's good. On the assist by Jokic.
Boy, the defense has to respect Murray's range. I mean, there's a reason he's a volume three-point shooter.
And Murray's vocal to the opposition as well.
He's used to the trash talking. I mean, he loves to challenge people. I mean, does it cross the line at times? Well, it depends on who you're talking to.
Driving to the basket. And it's Murray finishing it off.
How about the guard getting up? Jamal Murray flying to the rack.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. Outside Brunson. Over Morris. Here's Marjanovic looking to end the run. It's rebounded by Morris. The Nuggets have gotten each of their 6 shots to fall here in the second. Pass to Najee. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Here's Rivers. Back to Morris.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining.
Here's Najee.
In the first half. 2 minutes.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks.
Mavericks ball.
Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. We've got 1:48 left in the first half of this game. Here's Kleba. Rebounded by Green.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Dozier. Back to Rivers. Here's Najee. Here's Rivers. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. From deep. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. The Mavericks trailing. to the middle. Here's Cauley Stein. And the jam by Cauley Stein.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Back to Morris. Jacks up with 3. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Pass to Marjanovic. Tipped. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Takes a step back from downtown. Rivers' shot is off. Dallas is gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Brunson. And that one is stuffed right through.
Assisted.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Jamal Murray, he's been the guy making things happen for Denver. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt, and it's Powell in at the 5.
Boy, slick pass by Murray. He makes such an effort to create for his teammates. You know, watching Murray develop over the last 5 years and change, I tell you what he's doing really well. A much better job of is letting the game come to him, not forcing him, just being ready to step into whatever is needed.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Murray. 15 points in the game. Sends it home from three-point land. And Clark, listening to Murray talk about his upbringing, he said, I grew up very disciplined.
Yeah, it's obvious in how he plays, B.A. He studied Kung Fu as a kid, so you know that helps with your calmness. Learned to meditate early, so he's got a real presence and centeredness about him. His dad will make him do push-ups in the snow to increase his pain tolerance and that mental toughness.
Murray from outside. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Doncic passes to Powell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Powell's got his first basket.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Outside Murray. Again, the miss by Murray. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. They now take the lead. Doncic has gotten 4 this quarter.
Boy, he's so dangerous in these situations. Doncic just has a good sense for what he needs to do based on the situation.
All right, fans, that was your Denver Nuggets dancers.
The Nuggets have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Murray against Doncic. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Well, you don't like to see Murray get on this kind of a roll if you're defending him now, because he's creative, and once he gets going, it's hard to slow him down.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. Here's Bullock. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Pass to Green. Here's Rivers.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Fires the 3. Here's Najee. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Morris can't hit.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Second shot opportunity. Here's Marjanovic. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
First personal foul.
Boy, I think they've lost their intensity. I mean, the defensive pressure is lacking this half.
There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Morris. And there are the Nuggets with another bucket.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
Pass to Cauley Stein. A minute 6 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And the layup is good.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Rivers. To the inside. Tries to spin move. And it's Green missing. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half.
Blocking foul called on Austin Rivers. That's his first personal foul.
First one falls for him.
Shooting for Dallas, Reggie Bullock.
So he gets them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Brunson against Morris. Pass to Green. Spins. On the wing, Rivers. The 3 is up. Drains the triple.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Here's Brunson. Drives to the hoop. And the layup is good off the glass. Brunson's got his second basket.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And
3 quarters of play and a close one here. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter. So it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
First team foul.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the perimeter, Martin and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. The Nuggets trail. Now Murray. Pass to Najee. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Doncic with it. Checked by Murray. Doncic, no good.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Murray drives in. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
He hasn't found the range lately. It's wild to think he had 3 triples there in the first half.
Blocking foul called on Tim Hardaway. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Murray. Outside for Porter. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic.
his first turnover. He's been extremely steady with the ball tonight.
Oh, Jokic with a block.
You know, this is what we've seen Jokic do every night. I mean, he puts himself in position to make an impact on the game.
Back to Powell. Pass to Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Rebound by the Nuggets. And there's the lob. Murray finds Jokic. Here's Najee, defended by Porzingis. Now Jokic. Murray with it. Jokic, the screen. To tie it up. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
His third triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
The Mavericks have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Doncic has got 9 points here in the second half. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way. Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
Porzingis passes to Doncic from the arc. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Murray finds Martin.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside from Porter. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith.
He set that trap up perfectly. I mean, he had the inside-out pass scouted and jumped right on it.
You know, guys, this is the danger Porzingis poses in the open floor. He's excellent at getting to his spot.
Murray passes to Martin. Outside Porter. Back to Martin. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Porzingis. Inside. Powell passes to Porzingis. Knocks down the triple. And now an 8-point Maverick lead. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort to the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
Outside Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, no good! Unable to end this run. Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. Back to Hardaway. From deep. And Doncic the bucket on the assist from Hardaway. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Mavericks.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that anytime momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Luka Doncic.
It's hard to think of a part of the game where he didn't play a major role. Mentally, physically. I mean, he showed us what he's capable of when he's feeling his best. He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with a swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. So it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Boy, a nice win on the...
And the Jazz start out with the ball. Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the 5 down low. Hardaway finds Porzingis. Out to Hardaway. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Doncic. Gobert with the block.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
Doncic against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard league.
It's Powell on the wing. Doncic against Conley. And Doncic, here we go. That one goes in.
And that's the way to close. Once Doncic has this type of look, game over.
Conley against Doncic. Feeds it to Gobert. Bogdanovich inside. Guarded by Powell. Gobert can't hit.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Doncic kicks to Finney Smith. Off target from outside. And so Gobert will bring it up for Utah. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Can't lose sight of Bojan Bogdanovich. He's a threat to score in transition.
Double by Bogdanovich. Over in the corner, Porzingis. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. The pass to Doncic. Offline with his 3. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That is his first foul of the game. Outside Conley. Mitchell outside. Takes it inside. Nails the baby hook.
With that powerful upper body, Donovan Mitchell can take contact, and it doesn't alter his shot.
Well, he wasn't a Burger Chain All-American or a one-and-done college star, but Donovan Mitchell's rapid emergence in the NBA has caught many by surprise.
You know, GA, the first rookie ever to lead a playoff team in scoring. He was handed the keys right away, but he's not satisfied. He still wants more.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Trailing by 2. The 3. It's good from long range. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
And without much left to prove, Doncic still trying to hone the consistency of that 3-ball. But the confidence, no doubt, is there.
Now, here's Mitchell. Out to Conley. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Right side Hardaway. Doncic outside. O'Neal with the rebound. For Utah, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip.
And you love what Bojan Bogdanovich has done to round out his game. He worked very hard to become a complete player.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovich consistently among the league's top 3-point marksmen.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his 4th season in the NBA, he's never averaged below 38% from distance. That shot must be honored.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Conley feeling it out. This one for 3. Mitchell against Hardaway. And it's Mitchell missing. It's tipped and out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Utah trailing here. And he drives in. Porzingis with the block.
And the 7-3 reach of Porzingis being put to great use there.
And the dunk by Powell.
Yeah, big time height advantage there. And then he does not mess around. Good recognition to take it right at him.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul can take you right out of it.
The Jazz have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Doncic, and he can't jam it through.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. You've got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Conley over Doncic. Conley gets the bucket.
Well, this is where Conley operates best naturally. In the paint, creating for others or himself.
Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close.
Fans, your Jazz dancers. All right.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Some people might feel they got some hometown calls, but when your team is pushing the action, you often get the benefit of the doubt.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2-guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3. That's the group right now for Utah. Outside, Porzingis, a 3-ball. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Jazz leading by 4. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
Utah ball.
Mitchell up top, guarded by Hardaway. Passes it to O'Neal. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. O'Neal's got the lead up to 7 now for the Jazz. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means for the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a defensive player of the year multiple times. Phenomenal play. Thanks, D.A. Now, here is O'Neal. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Jazz passing it around. Gobert finds Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Poked away. It's hauled in by Porzingis. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Pass to Hardaway from downtown. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And the all-around game of Doncic. Not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
Now here is Conley. 7 points in the game. Here's Mitchell. Misses for the 5th time this game, marking it 1 for 6. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, textbook positioning there for Porzingis. Once he's established it, he's going to have the advantage and able to finish that one above the rim.
Here's Conley. The dish to O'Neal. Unloads from 13. The Jazz again can't hit it. The Mavericks trailing.
And you look at Mike Conley's game, just a steady floor general and deadly accurate as a shooter.
Hey, Greg, I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how he competes on the defensive side. At 6'1", he's given up size on a nightly basis, but he won't let you pick on him. He gets packaged.
Walking foul called on White foul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Mitchell. And we all know basketball is a game of runs, but Steve, why can it so often seesaw like that? 1 minute a team is ice cold. The next, they can't miss.
I think confidence is such a big part of the game. Also rhythm. When you see shots fall, it snowballs. On the other hand, when you can't take the lid off of it, that confidence can go another direction.
So it's the Mavericks now after the basket by Utah. Stolen by Mitchell. O'Neal with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Porzingis with the steal. Here's Powell and the dunk by Powell.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Now here's Conley. 7 points in the game. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. Takes it off the glass. Bogdanovich has got 6. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
And the dunk by Doncic.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
Now, here's Mitchell. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Checking in for the Mavericks.
Whiteside, a screen on Brunson. Oni with the bucket. Oni's got his first 2 points of the night.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
To the paint, and stolen by Cauley Stein. And here's the break. Marjanovic with it, and it's Clarkson picking him up. Kleber with the bucket.
Aside from the rim runners in this league, most bigs are now asked to help stretch the floor.
Here's Oni. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley Stein, a presence defensively.
And now Utah, fast break, drops in the tray. He has 5.
What a game. This lead just keeps going back and forth.
Here's Marjanovic, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's it for the first half of action. Got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
On the floor for Dallas, Maxi Kleber is out there with Cauley Stein. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Marjanovic. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position.
Great patience from the young big man. The game slowing down for Whiteside. You can see that.
Brunson the pass to Bullock. From deep. The rebound by the Jazz. Now, here's Ingles. No points in the game yet for him. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Kleber, the pass to Cauley Stein. And here's Brunson. Kicks it to Bullock. Marjanovic, a screen on Ingles. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Kleber, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
That's just being out of sync, and at the worst time, costly.
Utah leading by 3. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Oni passes to Whiteside. Jazz passing it around. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Jazz lead by 5.
pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Brunson kicks to Kleba. A three-pointer, no good. Utah has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Ingles dishes to Whiteside. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. And now a 7-point Jazz lead. Mavericks have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half.
And Kevin, how about his basketball journey? Taking him from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. But Joe Ingles, boy, was well worth the wait. So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Now, here's Clarkson. It's rebounded by Dallas. And he grew up playing Australian rules football, and Ingles not afraid to mix it up.
And early in his career, guys would look to attack him one-on-one, but they learned the hard way. He's long, active, and uses anticipation about as well as anybody.
Whiteside finds Gay. Out to the wing. Larson on the wing. It's stolen by Marjanovic. And Cauley Stein has it in the corner. Bullock passes to Brunson. Driving the lane. And he uses the glass on the lane.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Clarkson outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein.
And you know, Clarkson entering the league as a second-round pick, a little unsung for most of his career, but always seems to find a way to contribute.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. The drive by Doncic. That doesn't go, but he's 5 for 11. Jazz leading by 5. Down low. It's slammed in by Whiteside.
The thing about Whiteside, he has a quicker jump than you might expect.
Doncic looking it over. Pass to Hardaway. Here's Clarkson. No good that time. And it's Dallas the other way. Left side, Porzingis. Here's Powell. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Now, here's Bogdanovic. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovic willing to get it to his open guys.
Here's Doncic. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Powell with a screen on O'Neal. Doncic, no good. Powell with the steal. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Utah out in front.
All right, Lucas coming onto the court.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovic out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. That's the group right now for Utah. The pass to O'Neal. Porzingis with the steal. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. No good on that one. Gobert with the defensive effort.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
O'Neal against Doncic. Finney Smith. Good. The assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Conley's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Doncic.
Yeah, that's a great shot. 3rd 3 of the game for him, first in this half.
Conley against Doncic. Now here's Conley. Not a lot of room. 4 on the shot clock. The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
This is what Donovan Mitchell wants to do. Drive the ball, get a bucket, a foul, or both.
Powell sets a screen for Doncic. Powell kicks to Doncic. That 3 off the mark. Jazz leading by 10. Outside Conley. To the wing on the left. To the inside. No good off the back of the rim.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Porzingis with a screen on Conley. Doncic way outside. They get the rebound. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis.
And what a motor. Porzingis is an all-star talent who is also willing to do the dirty work.
Mitchell outside. Passes it to O'Neal. He kicks to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here he goes. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
To the middle. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to beat yourself on the highlight reel.
Mitchell passes to Conley. They double team Conley. Looks for O'Neal. Gets it to him. Mitchell against Hardaway. From 11 feet away. A shot. No good. Mavericks trail by 8. Fast break Dallas. Here's Finney Smith. From outside off the mark. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And Bogdanovich kicks to Gobert. Outside Conley. With the drive. Scores after the quick crossover. And the Jazz lead by 10.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Jazz.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
They certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
Pass to Mitchell. For 3. Hands it from downtown. Mitchell's got the lead up to 13 now for the Jazz.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Mavericks foul, Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his 2nd personal foul.
And that one falls for Conley.
The 4th pick in the 2011 draft. It took getting stronger and improving the shot to make Conley one of the better all-around guards in the game.
Doncic fires from way outside. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Doncic against Conley. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the 1. And for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at small forward.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Doncic against Crowder, and Doncic the bucket on the assist from Hardaway. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Now here's Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Booker from behind the arc. Sinks the tray.
Well, this is very much the definition of a shooting guard. Booker always looking to rise and fire from range.
Doncic against Paul. Doncic passes to Powell. Powell, a screen on Paul. And there's a 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Phoenix ball.
And we're about a minute into the first. Crowder outside, pulls it. They get it back. Here's Ayton. Back to Paul. Powell against Ayton. 5 on the clock. Paul for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed. There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
Now here's Paul on the take. Here's Ayton. Off the left rim and out.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Powell passes to Porzingis. Now Finney-Smith. And Ayton pulls it down. And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
Good, fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Dallas no good that time either. The Suns have gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. Paul finds Booker. That one no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Pass to Porzingis. Hardaway with it. And he drives in. Doncic outside. Dallas no good that time either. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. And stolen by Hardaway. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Give that one to Jay Crowder.
It's a problem when Tim Hardaway Jr. decides to attack off the dribble drive.
Hardaway hits them both. There's a minute 54 left to play in the first quarter. Ayton, the screen on Doncic. Outside for Booker. Bridges passes to Booker. Driving in. And he makes it on the layup. Booker's got 5 points.
Devin Booker sees a window of opportunity to get to the dribble drive game and takes advantage.
Powell, a screen on Paul. And here's Doncic outside. The Mavericks rebound. It's good on the putback. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Crowder outside. Tries it from the block. That's no good. He's 0 for 4. Dallas has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. For 3, Hardaway. He buries it from 3. He has 7.
How about the timing from Hardaway Jr. looking very comfortable taking shots after catching the pass.
Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Pass to Crowder. Here's Booker. 6 to shoot. Back to Crowder. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Well, Devin Booker, known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive. No question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Outside Finney-Smith. And Aiden pulls it down. Outside Booker. Pass to Crowder. Back to Booker. And stolen by Porzingis. And so the first quarter is in the books. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in it to 5. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Pass to Bridges. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. He's all alone. And Doncic with the jam.
Boy, Luka Doncic showing good awareness and quick hands to make the defensive play and then get in transition. Nice.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Paul passes to Ayton. And stolen by Porzingis.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
It's Doncic with a drive. And Doncic with the jam.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Will it go? Offensive rebound. Ayton. Booker can't get it to go.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Good work there as it goes.
Hey guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Well, we've heard what the older generation has to say. Get Kristaps Porzingis into the post. Punish those little defenders. But you have to realize the game has evolved. Post-ups are not as significant as they were back in the older generations.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And Doris, in this Mavericks offense, Porzingis is scoring with the most efficiency of his career.
And you know, you almost feel sorry for defenders trying to close out beyond the arc. At 7'3", it is awfully hard to bother that shot.
And here's Doncic outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Crowder. Bridges passes to Booker. Now here's Ayton. Clock at 6. Here's Bridges. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Bridges has got 5 now.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
And Doncic with the jam.
A dribble drive by Luka Doncic isn't about speed. It is about craftiness. This guy is so smart.
Ball against Doncic. Paul passes to Bridges. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Good D by Finney-Smith. Outside Porzingis. Left side Finney-Smith. And he goes in for the dunk.
The more Porzingis proves himself a threat as a passer, the more dangerous he can become as a scorer.
Ball against Doncic. Bridges passes to Booker. Off target from outside. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Doncic with it. And it's Paul picking him up. Back to Doncic. Hardaway against Bridges. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's a foul he wanted to avoid, and he definitely doesn't want to pick up his third before the half.
A minute 15 left to play in the second quarter. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Third foul of the half, and that's the risk you take leaving him out there.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Brunson against Paul. Shot clock at 6. Ayton passes to Crowder. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And it's a completely new group for the Suns.
Substitution for your Suns.
For Dallas, they've gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. To the wing, right side. Back to Brunson. Pass to Bullock. Now Kleba. Now Brunson. Defended by Payne. Here's Bullock. Marjanovic in the high post. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. 27 seconds left in the half. Pass to Nader. Payne against Brunson. Payne drives. Got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kleba.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Shot clock at 5. The Suns need to get off a shot from deep. Johnson. No good there. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks ending the quarter up 10. A big difference in shooting percentage. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. They've got Jalen Brunson. Maxi Kleba out there with Willie Cauley-Stein. Then it's Boban Marjanovic, and it's Bullock in a 2-guard. They can shave the deficit to single digits right here. Nader. Here's McGee. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. McGee's got his first points of the game.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
He launches a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, you know, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Marjanovic. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
To the paint. Johnson. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Brunson up top. Defended by Payne. Pass to Brunson. There's the triple. It's Bullock on the wing. Cauley-Stein with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Oh, it's stolen by Cauley-Stein! And the jam by Cauley-Stein.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Johnson passes to Payne. That three's off the mark. The Mavericks leading to the middle. Here's Brunson. Soft touch off the glass. Brunson's got his first 2 points of the night.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Pass to Shannon. Fires for three. And again, it's the Suns missing. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Cauley Stein finds Brunson to the wing on the left. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Here's Shamet. Outside Payne for three. Hits the trifecta. Payne's got his first 3 points of the game.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
Cauley Stein with it, and it's Payne picking him up. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Here's Brunson, hauled in by McGee.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Blocked again! And he recovers it. 6 to shoot. Here's Nader. He's checked by Kleba. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Mavericks have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Bullock. Back to Brunson. This one for three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
McGee finds Payne. Now here's Johnson. He's checked by Kleba. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Work in close, find a way to score.
And here's Brunson from the arc. That one doesn't drop. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Back to Payne. There's the drive. Oh, Cauley Stein with the block. Here's Bullock. Johnson with the defensive effort. The Suns trailing. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Shamet, no good. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Cauley Stein, the pass to Brunson. Shot to end the cold streak. Pass to Marjanovic. Second chance effort. Here's Kleba. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Dallas with a 6-point lead.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Now Doncic. Porzingis with a screen on Paul. From deep, here's Doncic.
Well, shooters hate being guarded by Jay Crowder, a big physical defender who enjoys making himself a pest.
Bridges outside. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Here's Ayton. Drops in the layup for 2.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Doncic outside. Into the lane. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
And you also have to give credit to them for their shot blocking. They've had a ton of rejections in this ballgame.
Bridges passes to Paul. Shot blocked.
Beautiful defense from Powell. Uses that impressive length to come away with that rejection.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. Ayton, no good. Dallas is shooting around 44%. Not bad. Inside, tipped. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Doncic outside.
They haven't been able to replicate their first half success shooting the ball, but overall, they're playing a solid game.
The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And here's Doncic. Takes it inside. Porzingis. Great positioning on the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
Wow, Porzingis, no hesitation in the balance of the game. He delivers.
They double team Paul. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Finney-Smith with it. Now guarded by Crowder. And here's Doncic outside. Again, Doncic missing. The Suns have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the 4th. Not great. Here's Ayton. Ooh, rejected by Doncic.
Luka Doncic more than capable on the defensive end because he has size and smarts, and he sends that one back.
Clock at 6. Back to Paul. Bridges outside. Another shot. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Dwight Powell.
First team foul.
The first free throw is good.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful. You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
And Doncic with the jam.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rounds.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Porzingis for 3. No good that time. The Suns go the other way with it. Here's a 3 from Paul. They get it back. Controls the rebound and the putback. And it's now just a 1-point Dallas lead.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
And Doncic hammers it home.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
The 3, Booker. Bridges on the attack. Count it!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Porzingis with a screen on Paul. The 11-footer. And too long on the shot. They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
Here's Ayton. He connects.
Well, you want to see DeAndre Ayton seek out the contact on the interior. Boy, he's a big-time talent.
And it's Doncic on the drive. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. That's good from Doncic.
Those and-one plays can be real backbreakers in a close game.
Ayton, the screen on Doncic. They double-team Paul. Up top, Ayton. Paul passes to Booker. And stolen by Hardaway. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Doncic against Paul. And they doubled up Doncic. Hardaway on the wing. Here's Finney Smith. And so the big win by Dallas in a tight game.
That's the end of the
With
game.
the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown
Thanks again,
fans.
folks, for coming in.